Verse
Yes, please.
10.
Yes.
Now Ephraim dwelt among the sons of Heth, and Ephraim the Hittite answered Abraham in the presence of the sons of Heth, all who entered at the gate of his city, saying, so apparently they've gotten these guys together.
Yeah. I mean, it the appearance is that he was already there.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
No, my lord, hear me. I give you the field and the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of the sons of my people. I give it to you. Bury your dead.
So, right here, he says he's a Hittite, but he says amongst the son of my people. So he's saying, yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm one of you too. Like he's like, He's saying I accept your authority. He's humbling himself in a sense, like, yes, I'm an outsider, but I live here. I'm part of you. I walk in unison with you. And he's playing the dance too.
Uh-huh.
He knows he's in a delicate situation too. So he's like, oh, Abraham, you crafty little booger. But okay. Very well.
So, and manipulating the thing by saying, I give it to you.
Yeah.
You know, knowing that Abraham's not going to just take it.
Yeah.
But this is a buildup of...
Take it.
Let's see
No,
what we
no,
can
I
do.
got to pay for it.
Uh-huh. I have a little problem with this. Then Abraham bowed himself down before the people of the land. Okay, and we just got done talking about bowing down. Now this says he bowed himself down. Where previously he said he bowed himself to the people of the land.
Yeah.
Now there's a big difference between bowing and bowing down.
Yeah.
So, and as I said before, the practice may not have been back then what the practice would be now. So as far as, you know, how the leaders are saying, you know, nobody bows themselves before, no Jewish person bows himself down before anybody except God. And in the same sense, I think that bowing down in a reverential holiness before God is different between bowing down before somebody out of just respect of their authority. But I'm not Jewish, and you know.
Well, in a regional culture where kingship is descended from heaven, the king, the chief, is a representative of the divinity, the divine.
Like David, King David, people bowed themselves down before him.
Because his kingship was from heaven, that's for sure. But furthermore, amongst the pagans, and I don't know that this was the case exactly in this location, because it doesn't speak of a king being there. It's just the elders of the community. But where the king is, like in Egypt, like in Babylon, like in Damascus, where the king is God on earth, bowing down, even in a reverential way, is a sign of worship. It's an act of worship. So that's why it's such a big hiccup for Jewish commentators. The way Judaism understands the commandment to not make idols or not to have any other gods before the Lord is that, and there's actually a separate commandment for it, to not inquire, not to learn even the ways in which they worship their gods. Because you're not going to worship God in the same manner that they worship their gods. So that bowing down is kind of in that realm. You know, it's a way that they worship, which is interesting because ancient Jews actually worshipped by prostrating themselves. Prostrating themselves. There we go.
Yes.
Nobody's tickling nobody's prostate. It's prostrate, meaning, laying either flat down or, kneeling and bending down.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's kind of like what's going on there. But either way, or like when Naaman comes to Elijah and asks for his healing, and after God heals him miraculously, he says, well, would it be okay? May the Lord forgive me when I go back and I have to serve my king. And he goes into the temple of Dagon and, kneels, and I have to kneel beside him so I can support him and help him up. I'm not worshiping Dagon. God knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Elijah says, go in peace. It's all good, whatever. But the idea is, you're not worshiping him, but you can't even give the impression that you're worshiping him. So Abraham bowing down could be construed or misconstrued to be worship. And so there's that problem.
What is the purpose of the bowing?
Yeah.
It's like beforehand when angels appeared. When the angel appeared before John, and John fell down before him, but no, don't bow down to me, because he was doing it in a reverential style. And the angel's like, no, don't do that, because I am nobody above you. But if I'm not mistaken, when Abraham bowed himself down before the three so-called angels, the two angels and Jesus, he was not deterred from doing that.
No, because
God
he was there.
Down. Yes. So
exactly.
I think the purpose behind it and the meaning of why it's being done, I think Abraham knew that he was doing it just out of a respect, not as a reverential, that you're a higher being.
Well, yeah, Abraham definitely was not worshiping anybody other than the Lord. And they would have known that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's times where you bow down before rulers.
Or you get your head cut off.
Yeah, and you don't ever, I don't know how it was in Europe, but in the Ottoman Empire, you come before the Sultan, your business is over, you're going to leave, you will not turn your back to the sovereign.
Mm-hmm.
You will bow yourself down and slowly back out. Yeah. I mean, so there's places where we do that, but why do they do that to the Sultan or the king? It's because the king is viewed as a representative of God, if not God himself.